try this summer hairstyle on your baby girl this summer. This hairstyle took me less than 30 minutes to do. Towards the end, you'll see why it took me so long, but if you skip the last part, it should be fairly quick. Now I'm parting about a third of her head. Imagine if you were parting the middle or the center of your head and you just cut it into a third. That's exactly what it would be. You can see that I'm using my edging brush to make it nice and smooth, and I'm gelling it down. I go over this line several times to make sure the part is really nice, and of course brushing out the excess hair and make sure it's not all tangled, and then gelling around the rest of her head to make sure there's no flyaways later on, and then again going through with my edging brush to make sure it's nice, tight, sleek, and looking fresh. And then once it's hair tied, I brush it out again. Now the smaller section of her head that's not ponytailed, we're going to be breaking it into several sections. I personally did 4 sections. You don't have to, but you can see I'm starting off with the front side to the second side. The second section I'm doing right in front of her ear is where I'm starting that part. Making sure it's nice and clean and gelled out, and ensuring that that part is nice and cut. But you'll see this front section is going to get tied in with the second section. So make sure you're grabbing that part and you are tying it together. Now you're going to do the same exact thing that you just did, but on the lower side, starting at the very bottom, hair tying that section off, and then moving it right up to that next piece and hair tying that part together. I like to go all around, make sure it just looks really good and there's no odd pieces that are just sticking out, which is why I use my edging brush so much. Now you're going to see that I'm going to tie the 2 loose parts together at about 1 inch, and I'm going to use several hair ties, just going up about 1 inch, 1.5 inches every single time until it gets over to the larger section of the head where that other ponytail is at. And then using a larger and cuter hair tie to put it all together. I don't know what this was. Now, if you don't want to edge, this could be the end of the video for you. I attempted it. I want to get better at it, but you will see very soon that I am not good at it. My wife is amazing at it, and she's tried teaching me how to do it. I just need to put in the reps and make sure I can figure it out. But as of right now, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to go with it and figure it out. I'm learning that if I just keep bringing the brush off and off her head, it makes it much more difficult versus if I just do like a solid stroke all the way through. It looks so much cleaner. And this side of her face was much more difficult because I had that long piece of hair that I left out that I did not hair tie together, which was a mess up on my part, but hey, it is what it is. You will see why I struggle with it so hard though, because I'm having to make sure it flows in the hair nice and well like this, but it just looks odd. Regardless, I figure out a little move with it, just press it into her head, and it came out all right. But this concludes today's hairstyle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's something that you guys can try out on your own. If you do, let me know how it goes. Then let me know if you edged. If you edged and you did it well, congrats, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But that's it. Peace.